Welcome back, everyone. We are back for the final episode of Call of the Elder Gods playthrough series. This is the final episode, chapter 6 in the game. And again, my understanding is this is the very last chapter of the end of this game. Okay. Again, this is the second game in the series. The first game is called Call of the Sea. I have not completed that one. I did not know this was a sequel until I got into this game, and we're gonna finish it. So maybe we'll play that one. If you want to see that first game, comment down below. Let me know. Any way of saying basically, Sig, go play Call of the Seas, and I'll get to it. All right. Otherwise, we're gonna wrap this series up with the final episode, the final chapter. Chapter 6 of Call of the Elder Gods. So let's get into this. Let's wrap up this amazing story. See what happens with Evie. See if she has to sacrifice herself, or if Professor Everhart is going to somehow sacrifice himself while taking out Caleb Bowen. So all that will be revealed here shortly. So let's dive into this. My name is Sig. This is Sig Plays TV. We're going to play Chapter 6 of Call of the Elder Gods. So if you haven't already, like if you enjoy this type of content, or myself if you think I'm pretty. Subscribe to join the Cabal family, and of course, make sure your notifications are turned on so you get alerted right away the moment any content is posted, any YouTube shorts appear, any posts happen in the community section, which, by the way, go check out the community sections. I have stuff posting on it all the time. And anytime I go live on YouTube. So without further ado, I'm going to shut up. Let's finish final chapter 6 of Call of the Elder Gods and see how this story plays out.
Is somewhere in the Pacific?
Looks like it.
Hold on, Professor. I think we're about to land.
All right, that was just a quick, I want to call it recap because that feels wrong. That's where we left off on the last episode.
Who would have thought this whole structure was actually a flying saucer, huh, Professor?
Red sand. This must be the Great Sandy Desert.
So
good
we're in
name.
Australia. We crossed half the world in, what, half an hour at most?
For all his fascination with Ethian tech, Harry didn't answer.
Ethan.
He was still debating whether to tell Evie what he'd discussed with Dr. West.
Here we are. This is Nakota's.
Wow.
Right.
Look, Professor. A camp.
Looks abandoned.
Looks like maybe we left in a rush. There's a chair on the floor.
What a fool.
Rooms after these. Hopes he meets Eisenhower.
Somehow
Light
the
input,
Yithians were able
light
to
output.
store light and channel it through those lenses. Apparently, Bowen's goons spent a good long while trying to force this massive stone door open.
It's kind of look like the
Thank you, Sherlock.
find the pattern and angle. It kind of looks like the constellation that we just dealt with. Is that just me? Are those in the books now? That is in the books. Cool. Nope. Okay. All says.
I'll stay here, Professor. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay. Is that the giant door we're trying to open?
Symbols. Interesting. This colossal door seems to be the entrance to one of those ancient structures.
Hmm.
So Stahl and Bowen had an argument. Big surprise.
Pause if you need time to read. Anything over here we need? That's just where we were. Can we cross over here? Can. 2 circles on the bottom. Okay. Yeah, that sigil has to be for something. Once the shape is correctly aligned, the button acts as a validation mechanism. Interesting. Okay.
This is the Nazi who escaped from the radio station. I guess they ignored his warnings.
What does it say?
Never trust a Nazi, that's what.
That's not what it says. You read it. Well, look. Dr. Froggenthroat.
Well, well, look at that.
Ever since he got some black ooze on him back at Harry's house, Eugene Kingsley's health had collapsed, and he died not long after reaching Australia.
Good, you frickin' psychopath. Anything over here? Oh, sigil.
There are some carved symbols.
Alright. Do I know what we're doing? Absolutely not. And I'm going to take a stab at it. Absolutely. Alright, so. Oh, we're missing a bunch. Oh, that's not good. This. That's Amy.
These controls seem to contain spheres of black ooze.
Okay. Okay. I don't. Oh, okay. So I need to match this. So it's gonna go around regardless. So okay. Maybe you can only do one at a time? Alright, let's look this one up because this doesn't make any sense. Alright, so I gotta look this up. Alright, looking up book. The one in the outer ring. The second ball. Start the second ball. The second ball moving. It may take a few tries, but eventually it'll make an S with the dots. Oh. Okay. To matches, leave the console and press the button in front of the ball necklace. And there's a sigil. I don't know if this was open beforehand.
That really looks like Nakal architecture. This looks similar to the platform I used back on the island. Seems she had a rare moment of good judgment.
Dr.
Oh.
Seems she had a rare moment of good judgment.
Dr. Patricia Seckler might have been deeply interested in studying alien entities or mysterious flying polyps, but she wasn't willing to die for it.
Sword looks different.
Looks like that did something. can these lenses still be so perfectly polished after millions of years down here?
Yithian technology never ceased to fascinate Harry.
I was right earlier. Oh, you can't fall off, so that's good.
Did you see anything like this in your visions of Nakotas, Evangeline?
The Yithian use technology based on mirrors and light, but this is the first time I've seen a system this complex.
That looks like the symbol we just made, right?
Nope, it isn't working. These symbols must mean something.
Maybe this doesn't need to go to this one yet. That makes sense if I can Dixie chain this to come back this way, you know? To get that one to come here. But I don't know if I can get up there. Nope, see? I cannot get up there.
Nope, it isn't working.
So then, if I can't bring it there, it has to go here then. Alright, is there anything I can do at the console thingy? So, stop the barbecue. Try a few too. What is this though? I gotta wait till the second one gets there. And I go in. Nope. Well, this is what's gonna take me forever, isn't it? It's about roughly 80 degrees, so not a full 90. Okay. I need to get right before it gets to that first quarter. Oh, there you go. Something has to happen over here, right? Like, nope. Maybe I can use that button.
Nope, it isn't working.
I wonder what that does. Come on, point down. Okay. This has to open something over here.
Nope, it isn't working.
I don't see any light source though. That's what's... What am I missing? I'm so confused. Alright. Whatever. Let's look this up. Go back to the comment. Look at the ball pattern. Yeah. Leave both balls go in. Press the button for the third. The first ball reaches a quarter. Mark. Again, stop the ball. Now use the first and second switch to rearrange the central symbol to match the one found next door to the one for line that says. Right. Right.
Look, Evangeline.
Oh.
I can rotate the shapes using these controls.
This is ISS. I gotta push the button now?
Alright. That one was tricky.
Got it. The only thing it can't go is here. Okay. So we have to activate that one though, right? They're just all squiggly S's. Oh, that looks like this. So, what's that middle one? Alright, and then this is... Wait. That looks like that one, right?
Yes, I opened it. The door's opening. Let's move ahead. Any sign of those polyps, Evangeline?
Not that I can see.
There was no sign of the polyps, true. But there was no sign of Bowen either.
So I don't have to activate that one at all? That's weird. Oh, I felt like an incomplete puzzle. It's gonna bug me.
Lord, what happened here?
Looks like they ran into those smoke things.
Oh. Does it matter? So let's go right. It does matter. Wait.
Well, there's one of those cultists dead on the ground.
Bowen and Stahl had a last-minute argument over how the mind-swapping machine should be used. It didn't end well, especially for Stahl, whose dream of a 1,000-year Reich died right there with him.
It's always about 1,000-year Reich.
Look at this architecture. Does it look familiar to you?
Professor, this looks like the archives. The great library from my memories, but back then it was full of life. This place is in ruins.
Makes sense, Evangeline. Millions of years have passed since you were here.
I feel like I'm missing something or I forgot something.
This is breathtaking.
If this is the place where I was millions of years ago, the mind-swapping device must be at the top of that basalt tower.
What is this thing? Looks like a ray of light.
Touch it.
Whoa, whoa! The polyps are gathering over there.
What's going on?
Oh,
What are
that's
they
not
trying
good.
to do?
I don't know what drives those creatures. I don't understand what they do, or why they do it.
Is there anything we need to know?
Professor, do you hear some kind of chanting?
Yes, and I believe I recognize the one chanting. I don't like this. Bowen, stop right there!
Everhart, what are you doing here? How did
I
you...
took the number 3 bus to Nakotas. Now get out of there, you idiot!
Don't even think about it, Professor. Not when I'm this close. The Bowens have spent generations searching for the knowledge we were promised. Oh, yes. Nalathotep, herald of the almighty Azathoth.
Cultist ranting always sounds ridiculous, especially when they spout their nonsense out loud.
Enough of this. I'll drag you out of there by your heels if I have to.
Do not come any closer. I'm warning you.
Of course, things change when cultists are armed.
Listen to me, Bowen. I know the great race of Yith. They've spoken to me, and you know it. Look around you. Those black polyps wiped out your entire cult. And you're next. You have nothing to gain, do you hear me?
I've convinced him, Evie thought. I actually convinced that stubborn old fool. I can't believe it.
You think you're gonna stop me with your empty talk, girl? I've no time for your foolishness. The Black Pharaoh awaits.
Ugh, figures, Evie thought. And when Bowen powered up the mind-swapping device, she realized she'd have to do something, and fast.
Professor, if he activates the mind-swapping device, we're finished!
Harry was out of time. He had to make a decision. Harry remembered Dr. West's words. Evangeline has to sacrifice herself, Professor. It's the only way to stop Bowen and preserve the space-time continuum.
We have to
But
be
he
able to do
didn't
it.
give a rat's ass what Dr. West had to say. Harry wasn't going to let Frank Drayton's daughter meet the same fate as her father. There had to be another way.
Professor? Professor!
I'm sorry, kid. I'm really sorry. For everything.
Harry!
And as she screamed, Evie watched the stubborn old grouchy archaeology professor sacrifice his life to save hers and all of humanity. Harry found himself in the ooze pool, completely covered in the substance he feared most. He knew this was his death sentence, but at least he was going to make sure Caleb didn't swap his mind with anyone.
Are you out of your mind, Everhart? Haven't you seen what that liquid does to humans?
I know it better than you do, you kook.
No, don't touch that. You'll interrupt the transfer process. No, no, no! Oh no, oh no. Not the ice.
And so,
What?
on November 6th, 1957, in that basalt tower of the city that millions of years earlier had been Nakotis, my husband, Harry Everhart, was consumed by the black ooze.
That's not the end of it. Knew it. This feels like it's setting up for a
Upon
sequel.
waking in that infinite ocean of blackness, Harry thought that he had died. Well, I hope it was worth something at least, he thought. He was waiting to see the light at the end of the tunnel when a voice surprised him. One he recognized instantly.
That'll be hers.
My voice. Harry,
Nora?
I'm so glad to see you, my dear old pal.
Nora? Nora!
That's why I chose him.
Am I dreaming?
No, you're not dreaming.
Then I'm dead, right?
No, you're not dead either.
I don't understand, Nora. Everything is so confusing.
Easy, Harry. We've got plenty of time.
I
Ask
assume
whatever you need to ask.
if she had sacrificed herself, Evie had sacrificed herself, we'd be listening to her dad.
Where am I? Where are we? What is this place?
This, Harry, is the Icor, a place beyond time and space. And now you're connected
Connected to whom? To you?
to the Elder God. Both of us are.
What or who is this Elder God?
It's hard to provide a simple answer to such a complicated question, Harry. The Elder God has gone by many names throughout the ages. Amaterasu, Sarens, Kor Yithar, Kailamanu. His judgment is inscrutable, at times even incomprehensible. And in some way, those of us who are part of him are connected, beyond time and space. I don't know, Harry. Maybe the Elder God is simply God.
What does the Elder God want?
To offer you its gratitude. It's what I've been trying to tell you ever since you and I parted ways.
The shadows. That was you?
Exactly. But it isn't easy to communicate with someone outside the Icor. And I'll admit, an oily shadow probably wasn't the sight you were hoping for.
And why is the Elder God grateful to me?
The Yithians sustained their energy by channeling the Black Icor. The Icor is the essence of the Elder God. That process caused him immense pain and suffering, but you've put an end to it. You've given the great race another way to transfer their consciousness. And now they live beyond time and space, connected to the Elder God.
But Nora, I haven't done anything beyond stopping that kook Bowen.
Ah, but you will. And at the same time, you've already done it.
Nora, I don't think I follow.
Harry, it takes a while to understand what beyond time and space means. But you will, my love. Believe me.
How is it possible that I didn't die? I'm covered in that black ooze.
The blood of the Elder God does not harm those who are connected to him. That's why it didn't harm me on the island. That's why you sent me there, remember? To be who I really was? Now he can't, and won't, hurt you either. Because connected to him is someone who loves you and protects you. And that's me, Harry.
Who is, or was, Dr. West? Is it you?
No, Harry. I'm just a humble art teacher from Newburyport. Don't worry. Dr. West will be waiting for you when you wake up.
That means I can't stay here with you, can I?
Harry,
Oh,
you're
sad.
already here with me, my love. We've been together for all eternity.
What?
But you need to go back to your time now. There's a life waiting for you, an important task you have to carry out, and people who depend on you. Evie will need your help, and you'll only be able to help her if you live a whole life. Will you promise me that?
Yes, I promise.
And one more thing. Tell Evie Papa is waiting for her at the Benoit house with the whole family. She'll know what it means.
I'll tell her.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. For now.
I love you so much, Nora. I'm going to miss you terribly.
Don't be sad, Harry. It's only a matter of time. A matter of time and space. And remember, I love you too, Harry.
Oh, that's nice. Good conclusion for Harry.
Harry, can you hear me?
Oh no.
You did it, Professor. You saved us all.
Don't come any closer, Evangeline. I'm covered in...
Do not worry. She is also connected to the Icor, Professor Everhart.
Harry couldn't believe his eyes. That was Caleb Bowen in that ridiculous Egyptian costume. Somehow he had survived the consciousness transfer.
Bowen? No. What is he doing here?
No, Professor, it's not what it looks like. It's...
My race is deeply grateful to you both.
Harry understood at once who was now occupying Caleb Bowen's body.
The loop is in the process of closure. That is optimal. But we must continue working.
Process of closure? What are you talking about?
Do not worry. What comes next will be far easier. We only need to follow the plan you and I laid out the first time you contacted me. Dr. West.
A story by Out of the Blue. That's the developer studio. All right. Cool deal. Let's wrap this episode up. Wow. There you have it. The end of the game, the end of the play series, the end of Chapter 6, Episode 6, the finale. Y'all, what did you think? Do you agree with me sacrificing Professor Harry Everhart? Or should I have let Eva do it? I chose Harry. So, also because I thought he was going to stay dead and he would want to, they would let him join up with his wife, which they kind of did, but he didn't stay dead. So, I think we got the best of both worlds. But I will definitely redo. I think I'm going to redo, or not redo, sorry. I think I'm going to do Chapter 6 again. I'm going to possibly record it and show Evie's end of the story. So that may be a whole separate episode, or it may just be a simple, I'll point you where you can find it. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I'll likely record it which way. So that's the end of it. The episode after this is going to be the review and recap episode, and that is where that's where I'm going to give the overall review of the game, ups and downs of it, an overall rating, and then I'm going to throw the entire game into the Cabal archives where it will remain, and you'll be able to check out my ratings on it on the website that's going to be listed now in the description of that video. I'm going to also also work on adding a section inside Discord community called the Cabal Archives that may hopefully I can put those ratings in there as well. It may just be a quick image. I haven't decided yet. That is a work in progress. The whole Cabal Archives is a total work in progress right now. So yeah. Otherwise, the story's been amazing. I loved it. I enjoyed every second of it. Even the ones I had to look up the answers to or the ones I stumbled into ass backwards. Loved all of it. Thank you so much for tuning in, hanging out, chilling out, relaxing with me, not just today, but through this entire series. If you haven't already, drop me a like for the video, for the series, and to simply support. I do greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't done so, join the Cabal family by hitting the subscribe button. Comment down below if you're new. Comment down below what you thought about the whole game series. If you played it, if you played Evie's part, or if you did like I did, just did Harry's. And then lastly, don't forget to turn your notifications on so you do get alerted anytime new content gets uploaded, whether a post in the community section, a YouTube short, a live stream is live, or a new playthrough series. So, what playthrough series I'm doing after this, you may ask? I don't know yet. It is a genuine surprise for both you and I. I decide which game about 30 seconds before I hit record. So otherwise, it's all up in the air. But regardless, thank you so much. I do greatly appreciate y'all hanging out with me through these 6 episodes. I'll see you guys in the review and recap episode. Until then, my name is Sig. This is Sig Plays TV. Please do, as always, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you in the review and recap episode. This was Call the Elder God, episode 6, chapter 6, the finale. I'll see you all real soon.